you need something we could do for you?
No, unfortunately right now the money is what I need to continue my research.
Okay. How about we need to go sort of see how much money our party has and see what we can do. Can we come back here like early in the morning and meet with you? Since I know it's getting kind of late, you probably need to close.
Sure.
Okay. Then we'll come back first thing in the morning. Thank you so
much for your time. I do a mini bow.
Don't bring her back.
Okay, deal.
Deal. Okay.
Take an inspiration point.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet.
I have a piece of it.
Okay. So I guess Bloom comes out with Dreyer, but Dreyer's going to the bathroom, and she
Out around the building.
yeah. So I talked to her, and what she said was she has enough transport potions to help us get to where we need to go, but they're 500 each, 500 gold coins each.
So I don't really understand money. How much is that again?
We would probably need
5,000
it.
silver. I'm not kidding.
We would probably need both ways, to get there and get back, which
There and
means
back again.
that's like 7,000 gold coins. But also, Ferris and Dawn, she said she would include.
So I want to see how far I went.
I would rather invest in crypto.
She said that she would include the spell that Dawn was asking about.
So Varys kind of like rummages around in the bag of holding, and he looks into Ted a little bit. He looks at Ted, looks back at the bag of holding, and he dumps out 28 platinum pieces. Would this help?
Well, help would be a strong word, but so what I thought we could maybe do is I think we should talk to Doxia because they're the gold people. They have gold everywhere.
You said that she wants to be funded with their research. This sounds like something Doxia would be interested in. Maybe we can just form a partnership between them, and then no one has to exchange any gold at all. If this teleportation, if this potion actually works, if she's trying to get her own research started, we could just get her funded by the Emperor.
Kind of like an expense account. And then Varys slowly kind of rakes back in the platinum pieces.
I think that's a good idea.
I like this idea.
So we need to talk to Doxia.
I mean,
let's
Why are you looking at
go.
me?
We're supposed to meet with her in the morning.
I mean,
regardless.
you're right.
We can try to find her.
What time is it?
Tonight.
But now it's like 10.
Ooh.
I think we
She
should.
might not take kindly to us coming in at 10 to wake her up. You know?
But I don't.
I mean, more if she's hanging out in a common area. Sorry, go ahead.
No. So what are will we know what the Shen sleep cycle is like?
It's normal-ish.
Normal
Ish.
for
I don't know.
humans or
I
for
woke that
cats?
guy up at 7 p.m. So
Normal
that's
for-
why I'm asking.
Normal for humans or for
That
cats?
They
was a
sleep a little
teenager.
bit longer.
I'm
It's
a
a
night
teenager,
owl.
Shin.
But overall, they
Okay.
sleep during the night.
Okay.
We could go check to see if she's still awake.
We could just check around, at least our quarters, or if Oris is around, maybe he can show us to some of the common areas, and if we find her there, then we can talk to her now, and if not, we talk to her in the morning like we told her. We told her we would come with new information if we had it, and I think we just found some new information.
We also need to go get Biko.
I mean, he's at the palace.
I know.
We'll be going the same direction.
All right, let's go.
Okay. We head back to the palace.
Okay.
To the
Does the
library?
palace have a tavern inside of it?
No.
There's
A
no
bar.
bar inside the palace?
I'm picturing a
What is
hotel
funny?
bar, like a fancy hotel.
Ooh, those are
No, I don't think there would be a bar at the palace.
Was there a tavern nearby the palace?
Yeah.
I think I probably would have walked. Like when I walked away, I probably would have headed towards the palace and looked for a bar or a tavern
Okay.
near there.
You
find
said
one.
you reached fashion.
Okay, whichever one is closest to the palace, I guess. And I'm just gonna drink as much as I can to forget that lady.
I support it.
Constitution saving throw.
Jeez.
As Varys
22.
sees,
Jesus.
You end up spending 20 gold.
Perfect.
as Varys though sees Dawn doing this, he goes to console Dawn.
No,
He would have followed her though.
I would have.
so you would have started drinking with her?
No, I would have
Oh.
consoled her.
Ooh.
By drinking half
So what
as
do you
much.
what do you drink?
No, but I would have made
10
sure she was
gold
okay,
instead.
and I would have made sure that she was safe. And 10 gold
Okay.
as much.
We're gonna leave you guys for the night. We'll
Yeah.
pick up in the morning with you guys.
Well done.
The rest of let's go to Biko actually. Biko, what are you reading about? What are you looking for? What are you doing?
Started with that book on the Penrose Tower.
Mm-hmm.
I would have started with the focus on what's it about. She mentioned that it was like a big magic thing.
Yeah.
I had the words in my head until that moment.
The weave?
A beacon.
A beacon of magic.
Uh-huh.
So I would have wanted to know more about that. Also, making sure we can actually get there safely. But then the whole reason of being in the library was if it mentioned other things or other books,
Yeah.
in theory they'd be there or something similar would be there.
Oh.
And if I ran out of steam on that, but also in parallel to learning about that, I would want to learn like, is there a connection between the Weave and Penrose Tower? Is there any bridge between, like, for example, we have two branches that are on fire. Is there any connection between that and Penrose Tower? If not, that's fine. Has this happened before? Can I learn about it? What do we know? I mean, I've been in there, what, like 8 hours? So,
Nah, more like 4 or 5. Let's do an intelligence check.
can I get more than one roll for this? Because I've been there for so long.
It's not that long actually.
And he's a hermit. Wait, the hermit thing did that. right?
Unfortunately, no, I don't think so.
Spread germs that way.
19.
So the basics what you learn is the Penrose Tower, again, you already know this was constructed by the master builders, and it was one of their kind of constructed during one of their golden ages and one of their most well-known masterpieces. It's a symbol of basically the weave. They've somehow managed to connect it to the weave, and that's why you think, I mean, you've been to the tower. That's why it has such an intimate connection and is ultimately a puzzle of the weave, because it has such a deep connection to it, and all 8 schools are present in the tower. And the reason why you think it's basically a beacon for you guys, because it has a connection to the weave. So you think whatever spell might use it as a target, might use it as a kind of locator of such, and therefore be more closely connected to the weave because of the tower's connection to the weave. Now, the reasoning why it's connected to the weave, not really clear, and especially the other questions you had that are more surface level, you don't get the answers to. So basically you get enough to confirm what Doxia was telling you, the theory that she had,
Okay.
but don't really understand why.
I wrote down weave 5 times in that one sentence. Just saying.
Biko would have been taking
You
notes.
can rewatch the VOD.
Puzzle to the weave, connected to the weave.
Weave!
Take a shot every time DM said weave.
There we go.
Thank you, listeners.
Biko would have been taking notes on like parchment or something if he had it.
Yep.
So then whenever the party arrives, you can be like, he'd like slouched over, like read. I don't have the energy to read the notes. and so then he can like explain it better than my notes have.
Okay.
My notes, which are written very poorly.
So you reconvene in the library.
All of us?
Yes.
Them as well?
Or
Oh no,
they're-
minus Dawn and
I had
Bears.
some-
they're
I wanted to
drinking and
do
they didn't
well
even invite
overnight.
Biko. TFTI.
We don't know that. Though.
Yeah.
True.
And for context, listeners, Varys is a lightweight to drinking.
Whereas Biko is a 3'2"
Where is Dawn?
What did you wanna do?
Who drinks a lot.
So, what I wanted to do, well, when I was drunk and trying to forget the heartless clicking lady, I want to make a painting of her.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna ask for a room at the inn
I like
Okay.
so that I can go up there and
Yeah.
and spread out all my painting supplies.
Sure.
I want to make a painting of her.
Okay.
But I wanted to like have fangs and have like a mustache and a little goatee and make her, look like a devil and put
Okay.
like a circle around her with the line
All
through
right.
it and everything. So I want to do that,
Okay.
and then, this is kind of going to the next thing or whatever. But when I wake up from my meditation, and I'm a little
Well,
more
we're gonna get to
sober-
that.
Okay, I wanted to do another painting then.
We'll get to it.
Okay, but
We jump back to you guys in the palace.
So we tell Biko about
9.
well, her name is Nunes now.
On
The
the
clicking lady who he would remember.
Noonless.
Noonless. He would remember her because
Yes.
he's the only other person.
Yeah.
And
He's in the bathroom.
we tell him about the experimental stability potion.
hmm
Oh, I'm sure he'd be excited about that.
Well, let's wait for him, I guess.
Stay tuned.
Biko!
Stay tuned
So, yeah,
on
nine-
Dice
nine
of
for the-
Misfortune for
nine.
Nico's response.
I think that
Dude,
we
I was
are
feeling
looking. I
that
think
the
we need to
whole
start looking for
conversation.
Doxia while we're talking about this.
9 on
Okay.
the painting roll for.
I guess we could
clicking
start with
lady.
that. Maybe we could start with
So-
looking for Doxia, looking around for Doxia.
Yeah.
As
let's-
we
let's
wait
look
for
Doxia.
Nico to
I like
come
that.
out of the bathroom,
You don't spot Doxia.
Okay.
Did we
And
find Doris?
yeah, he says that she's in her research right now.
Which is where?
In her quarters, but she
Oh,
doesn't like
dang.
to be disturbed.
Nico.
Okay, we're
Spot.
talking to her tomorrow.
Yeah.
Biko what?
You
Spot
guys
on.
can
We-
talk. I'm gonna.
We tell you about the stability potion and about Noonless, who you know and remember.
The
The
clicking.
The clicking person.
motherfucker. I hate that person.
Oh no.
Rude, disrespectful, and unnecessarily inefficient.
Like slamming something on the floor at 11 p.m.
It's a
The
dice.
downstairs neighbors.
It's a dice thing.
So
If
was
they
on
met
a
this
Saturday.
bitch, they would agree.
I mean, yes.
she was
So,
nice
like,
to
clicking-
us.
I'm sorry, but
You're not there.
Yeah.
I had to
She
make sure I
was
got
nice
the dice
to
out.
me,
That would be
Lou.
carrying.
So I don't know what you're talking about. Just
She
like
was
Lou
nice.
said.
She was nice to us.
I guess she was nice to me. She didn't let me in the potions front though.
Poor Kaylin.
I didn't think.
What
I
were
did
you doing
anything.
while we were in there?
I was just chilling outside. I was like bummed next to the wall, just like
Aw.
not really knowing what to do, sitting next to Eliora, I guess, because she was with us.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I keep forgetting about Eliora.
God.
Okay. So what'd you find out about Eliora? We should have gone to that. We should have
What's
flipped
her
to
sign?
that.
What's her sign?
Wait, DM.
Are you a-
We totally missed a very important interaction between Eliora and Kaylin while they were sitting outside.
We were
when
sitting
they
outside
went
the
to
magic
the
shop.
tavern.
No, I think it's better if it's just awkward silence.
It was probably was.
Honestly, I think it would be. Yeah.
Like, Kaylin was sitting against the wall of the shop, like, bummed because she doesn't know what she did to Numa. She was just like, okay, I guess I did
It's
something.
fine.
Eliora is sitting there and she's like,
Where's
so,
Biko?
So Biko.
why are you with the party?
I mean, I got visions from my god that I was supposed to help them, but I can't
Yeah,
really
that's so
figure
true.
out how to do that. It's been really hard.
So you leave all your major decision making to your god?
Well, yeah, of course. What do you do?
Yeah, what's the same?
I just follow people I
WWZD.
believe in.
What does that mean?
I mean, that's what I'm doing too.
Okay.
Is it a Z
And then
or
it's
an
silence.
Fair enough.
Z?
What's her sign? Is she like a Cancer, Capricorn?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I don't know what I am.
What moons? What's
I know what you are.
astronomical?
Whatever.
What is
Okay,
the
so we
astronomical?
tell Biko
What's your second
about
sign?
the
I'm a Taurus.
stability potion
Yeah.
and about Noonless, and he said
I heard.
basically fuck that.
I heard.
I think everyone heard.
I heard the frustration in the bathroom.
So,
So
Kaylin's idea
Gremlin
to talk
over
to
there.
Doxia about maybe the Shen funding her research so we can get these stability potions.
And she offered to throw in a, wait, actually, I'm not telling you that.
Stability for what?
I mean,
For our teleportation.
Gotcha. Okay.
You had already told me and Eliora at least.
What is this?
Well, no,
What's happening?
It's an eraser for the...
Well, you just said it was like you got the potion that she wanted.
So they also she also offered a potion that Dawn would be interested in. That's what I said.
Well, I don't know if it's a good idea to give her that potion though, because she's been trying to get her memory back. So I think a memory potion to help her get her memory back, if she wants to know where she's from, would be a lot better.
I didn't
Which
really
potion?
talk about too many details. I just know Dawn would be interested. So we can just, yeah.
Okay.
Dreyer looks at the ground.
Do I sense? I don't know. Would Kaylin probably wouldn't catch it.
In my
Would
read,
not catch that subtlety.
Oh wait, I didn't hear y'all's conversation. So it doesn't matter. Never mind. I take back.
in
all.
my research, I learned that the Penrose Tower is somehow connected to the weed. As in, when we go there, we will be like on the weed.
So on the burning tree.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
You're not there.
Yeah.
Varys,
That's strike two, Varys.
you are not there.
Drink,
Frankly,
drink.
I
I'm
learned a
sorry,
little.
listeners. I must drink now.
I learned a little
He's
too
not
much
sorry.
to just share, so I took my notes, and here they are. But basically, yeah, it's a big deal.
Also,
That's the
Dawn
summation
pissed
of my
off the
notes.
clicking lady. The clicking lady sent her
Oh,
away.
you mean that?
So
Fucking
Dawn
bitch.
cannot go and see the clicking lady.
It sounds like neither can Biko.
Yeah, Miko.
Why do you hate her so much?
Oh, so speaking
I just
from Sora's
remember disliking
perspective,
the
Sora
interactions
remembers
with
her
her.
being a bitch. So
Yeah,
So does Pac.
yeah.
She totally was.
she was
Really
very
was.
sassy.
This is Eliora asking.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was DM.
No,
Sorry,
I don't ask
guys.
that type of questions.
I don't know.
Dreyer
Look,
just shrugs.
Basically, she was impossible to work with. Didn't want to help anyone with anything because she didn't want to be bothered by it. She wanted to be paid to sit on her
She
fucking
remembers
ass.
you
Yeah,
very fondly.
I bet she does. Everyone remembers me fondly.
Is that
No. Actually, I'm surprised she remembers me fondly.
true?
Probably
Yeah,
has to
she
do with
liked
the
how you
potions I
got a
bought.
bunch of mystery potions.
Yeah, no wonder she likes me. I'm an experiment to her. She doesn't care about me otherwise.
Okay, can we please just focus? We're getting off topic, and I just...
Wait, we're
I'm
we're
tired.
Varys and Dawn.
I'm tired.
We're not sure. We had to kick them out. Kaylin, do you know where they went?
I saw a general direction that they went, but I kind of thought they would come back. I thought they might be here, honestly.
Nope, I haven't seen them, but I've had my face in pages all day.
Dreyer is looking really rough from the fight earlier today.
Yeah, guys,
So-
I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Or is
We
there someone that you could
Let's
sense?
find her
Do you know where they might be? What,
Yeah,
around here? What's open still this late?
Not much. I think we gotta wait until morning.
I mean, taverns maybe? Would those be open?
Oh yeah.
What's closest to here?
Well, there's one just down the street. I don't remember the name of it, but a lot of the guards go down there.
I mean, I think I'll be okay. If you guys want to go to bed, I'll go check for them and see.
I'll go with Kaylin.
Bloom's going to bed.
Good night, Bloom.
Good night.
That seemed like a bad idea. But my head's tired. I'll go to bed too.
Elior also goes to bed.
So Kaylin and Dre are
He's
go.
spent
Okay.
hours.
Character development.
Does Oris come with us or no?
No,
Okay.
I'm sure he'd be a real chatty Cathy.
you don't manage to find.
I
Varys
assumed
and-
he was knowing, outside of game,
Yeah.
knowing that he went to the room, or they went
Okay,
to the room.
so I assume we go back when we don't find them.
That makes me a little bit nervous. Last time we couldn't find everyone. We ended up being arrested.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a whole thing. How
It seems to be a thing.
It was a great night.
How about we go up to the room
wonderful.
and I'll tell you all about it. And once we get, I don't know if we have separate rooms, but I assume we go
I would
into
assume
one room.
Yeah.
We go into
Bloom
one
is
room.
But she tells me.
Yeah, and I
Finally.
So in the morning, you guys all wake up in the palace. Dawn and Varys, you guys wake up in the middle of what appears to be a tavern room. Right on the floor, Varys is spooning Dawn, and you are lying in between your paintings of the bitch known as Nunes.
So
Long rest?
You wake up first and you notice Varys spooning you.
it doesn't faze me right now. I kind of get up. Well, I mean, we just meditated.
Varys quickly scatters up. As he quickly scatters up, he puts on his robe.
Yeah, this is
And,
like 3 a.m. probably.
No, you're
Yeah.
sleeping.
You're drunk, so.
Yeah.
I meditated.
As Varys quickly scatters up, you notice Dawn gets up. That was a good meditation.
I look down at my paintings. I kind of ignore him. I look down at my painting. Look at it with that 9 that I rolled earlier for it. I'm sure it looks very sloppy. And I just kind of show it to him, and I'm like, it didn't work. I still remember. And so I ball it up and just put it in my bag. And then I take a few minutes to kind of bring myself back. And since my paints are already out, I do another painting of that void creature from the cave.
Okay.
That I rolled for at the end of last session.
Okay.
And so I do that. I think the roll was a 10. And it ended up looking like that.
Wait.
Nice.
You gotta show it. Hang on.
You gotta show it, yeah.
Good.
You're gonna share it with the class?
Beautiful.
It's the void monster thing.
There we go. Nice. Yeah, that was good. I like it.
Real monster for scale.
Beautiful.
That's awesome, dude.
Move it toward the wall.
Take an inspiration, Don.
Just one?
All right.
Yeah. Alright, you can have 2.
What about 1.5? So you get
1.5?
you get the 5 XP at the end of his numbers.
All right. And I imagine the one that looks like Nunos looks like a clown or something. Just with
We
how
gotta
sloppy it
get
is.
one next time.
There'll be one. Don't worry. And then when I finished with that, I'm like, okay, Varys,
Yeah, Dawn.
wait 1 second. And I use prestidigitation to heat my clothes and make sure I get everything back on.
That's
Is
a
it-
transmutation spell, isn't it?
No, it's Fire's Day.
It is Fire Day. Oh,
Yeah, I
crap.
remember this from Dawn's.
It's transmutation, yeah.
Yeah,
D100.
Oof.
I have it written down.
Oh my god.
I put all my paints up.
You were so close.
It's a cantrip.
During Fire's
You were
Day.
so close.
Okay, 96.
Alright, you're good.
Oh.
You can't
Alright.
trip the fuck out of it.
All right, my clothes are heated and I put them on. I put everything away. I'm like, all right, Varys, we probably need to go back to the palace.
Oh, I'd agree.
Also, you probably want to put your clothes on before we go.
I
They
look.
have their clothes on?
I look down,
Yes.
shocked that I'm naked.
Not naked in your skivvies.
I look down, shocked, because Varys is a very conservative woods elf.
Definitely 2 inspiration points.
And he didn't realize that
2
he
more?
would be getting naked with Dawn.
Y'all were just meditating.
Varys scurries to put his clothes on.
Y'all were just cold body heat.
I'm sorry, Don. Whoa. I am sorry, Don.
Could I have warmed up his clothes with the prestidigitation I did earlier?
Sure.
Okay. So that he can experience Fire Day to the fullest.
Woo! Ooh, this feels good.
Right? It's a wonderful feeling. Anyways,
I'll tell you, it was a real wonderful feeling. But anyways, Don,
Palace, got it. Bye.
yeah, right to the palace.
Grab my stuff, let's
Whatever
go.
happened last night, Varys puts his hood on. Let's go.
His warm hood.
All right, so
Yes,
you guys
one
are waiting in the throne room for Doxia, and they just walk in, and Varys is just like super shady with his hood on.
Dreyer doesn't notice.
Bloom chooses not to ask.
Wait.
She sees and she says, I don't.
Nico recognizes, hangover shame.
Ilior says, "Never mind."
Yeah, everyone's choosing nothing.
Yeah.
Not
Bigger
worth
fish.
it.
And
So anyways, guys, the paintings. I show the void one to everybody, and then I take out the balled up one that I have and unball it and say, do you recognize this bitch?
Her?
Would we recognize it?
Not on a 10.
Okay. Thought it was a 9.
It's that lady I was trying to forget. Did you give me my
Oh
potion?
yeah, it is a 9. Yeah.
We're working on it.
Not the answer I was hoping for.
But you're not allowed to go back with us. That increases
I
our
would not
success.
choose to go back with you
Okay.
there.
That's good news.
Doxy
I'll
emerges
ball
at
it
this
up.
point.
Hi, Doxia.
Good morning.
Good morning. We have so much to ask you.
So much.
You're very incognito today.
Varys slumps to the back.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that is about, but we actually do have a lot to discuss with you.
Okay.
So, first of all, how did your conversations go with the Emperor?
He has agreed to provide you with teleportation or the single military vessel.
Okay. Speaking of teleportation, so
Since you brought it up.
we actually had discussed with a mage from the Purple Vanguard that she's been doing some research.
Oh, Numas? You crazy bitch.
I'm sorry, what?
She's
She's kind
Thank
of.
you.
Trayer is a little ruffled by the bitch thing.
from the back you just hear
Varys puts his arms around Don. Hold on.
Well, yes, her.
And he slowly feels down.
I don't know what warrants that reaction. If you
She
wanna
was really
explain.
nice to us.
Yeah, to you.
Well, it's just something off her with her and that clicking noise. Anyway, well, what about her?
She uses it as a cover to be a bitch.
Says the person who's used to tying down people other than animals.
She has a speech impediment.
Wait, what? You
First-
do what?
No,
Never
that was a
mind.
throwaway line.
Continue,
I've never done
please.
that. The worst I've
So-
ever done is probably
Ignore.
autopsy
We
a
don't want to
human.
hear that. We don't want to hear the worst you've done. Anyway,
Also, it's all consensual or they're dead.
we're getting off topic. We're
So
getting
that's an automatic yes.
That's a quote.
That's a
That's a quote. It's all consensual or they're dead. Oh, dear Lord.
inspiration.
We always do it for the night. For
There's
our
been
listeners.
several. Regardless of these preconceived notions that she has with the cooking
Not
thing,
preconceived.
She's
Um,
really good with potions.
and she has one in research
Mm-hmm.
for
Why?
stability
Why does
during.
it seem like I'm not gonna like where this is going?
No, I think you will.
Do you not like people surviving during teleportation?
Specifically during teleportation, it could really increase the efficiency of everything you do.
Okay, I'm listening.
Well, she has a potion that she's been researching that does just that.